Guys, welcome to the channel. Sonia's Adventure. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, I have a story for you today. And maybe you have heard it by the way because it is making the headlines everywhere. And I just got a wind of it. As a matter of fact, I heard about this case of Jermaine Thomas, a man who was deported to Jamaica, who has no relatives in Jamaica that we know about. And how this came about is that it is so alarming. That's why it's making headlines everywhere. Jermaine Thomas, his dad is Jamaican. His mother is Kenyan. They say she has Kenyan citizenship. She had Kenyan citizenship at the time when she gave birth to her son. The dad was in the service. He came to the United States in 1977, and as a lot of people from different parts of the world, they come to America and they can get in the service. Just being a permanent resident, they take that opportunity, go in, give the service, and it's easy access for them to become American citizen. And I suspect that this is what Jermaine dad did, because he became he joined the he came to America in 1977, joined the service in 79. 2 years after coming here, he went into the service. In 1984, he became a citizen of America. The wife gave birth to Jermaine in 1986. But according to what I have read, in 1989, Jermaine got, guys, my younger boy is Jerome. The older one is Jason and the younger one is Jerome. So Jermaine, they filed paperwork for him and he became a permanent resident in 1989. So the dad became a citizen in 84, got the son with the wife in 86, and got permanent resident status for their son in 1989. In 2015, as a matter of fact, I go a little bit further, did some more digging, and I saw we are in 2013. He was having some issues with the law, engaging in petty crime like theft, just doing things that would put him behind bars, maybe fighting with people. They say causing bodily harm. I don't know what time period that happened, but obviously he was having issues with the law. And in 2013, they issued a notice or something of the sort that they call inadmissibility and deportability. And I am reading into that to mean, I didn't dig too far into it, but it sounds to me, once I see this word deportability, and he was committing some kind of crime, it is saying to me from that time they wanted to deport him. So in 2025, I am wondering why when they deport him to Jamaica, he was alarmed by their decision when he sees what Donald Trump is doing. He's here. He's a grown man. Him have sense. And him know that him have a case from 2013 that was unresolved. I can understand when him say, going to Jamaica it traumatized him so much he wished the plane would have crashed and unalive him. But I was alarmed when he said he got there in the plane and didn't get off because he thought that it had to be a mistake. They would send him back to America. And let me tell you why. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you why that is alarming. But before I get to that, let me read something for you guys. They said, as a matter of fact, a lawyer who was looking at his case said, these children who are born abroad on military bases, their cases are so unique. It depends on a number of factors for them to get citizenship in America. It is not as cut and dry as, oh, you have a parents or both parents are in the service. They're giving service to America and they're on military bases doing American work, so automatically you get American citizenship. She says no, it doesn't work like that. You have to file paperwork. And she says it's a number of factors that comes into play. She says like length of residency, parental citizenship status, and their marital status. She said it is a very complicated process and you have to file paperwork, and that is why this young man is in the problem that he is in right now. Even though the father became a citizen before the child was born, he still did not get American. He still did not get American citizenship. He only had permanent residency. And they wanted to deport him from as far back as 2013. Understand that, right? She says, let me see. Paperwork, marital status, it's not giving. Okay. So she says, the process is very complicated. Bear with me, guys. She says the matter is very complicated. American US citizenship is not automatic, but they typically require citizenship through their parents if eligibility requirements are met and paperwork is filed. So you have to do the paperwork to get citizenship. And I wonder why he's surprised that they deport him when he was committing crimes and he's only a permanent resident. It don't matter what you're going to think that, oh, my parents gave service to this country and whatever. You know that your status is permanent resident. You know that. He knows that. Everybody who comes to this country and are on a green card, you know that if you commit certain kinds of crime, they will deport your backside. They know that, right? So they said the process is they have to, okay. So she was talking here about the process. She said the process is they have to go to the State Department and file certain application to obtain a consular report of birth abroad. That is a specific requirement when they say you have to do the paperwork to become an American citizen, right? She says it's called consular report of birth abroad. They said, anyway, it was reported that in 1989, Thomas was admitted to the United States as a permanent resident. Okay, I did that. But hold on now. I have something else for you. When he said he's surprised that they sent him to Jamaica, he's trying to fool us. Because listen to this. On his visa form, he listed his nationality as Jamaican. Shall I write it down here? He listed on his paperwork in 1989. He listed his nationality as Jamaican. Or his parents did, because in 1989 he would have been fairly young because he was born in 86. So he was a child. He was a child, maybe 3 years old. So his parents listed him as Jamaican. Right? So he is stupid, if you ask me. He is stupid. They said here further, the Fifth Circuit ruled against Mr. Thomas, finding that he was not born in the United States, and therefore the Fourth Amendment citizenship clause did not apply to his case. And this was when he was now grown, when he started to look about becoming an American citizen. They said the Supreme Court declined to review the decision, leaving the deportation order in place. This is something that has been going on from 2013. So why is he surprised that they sent him to Jamaica? I'm saying I'm Jamaican, so that's why them send him go to Jamaica. You understand? And the thing that they say he's stateless. Yes, because he's not a citizen of Jamaica, he's not a citizen of Germany, he's not a citizen of the United States. So right now his status is stateless. And it don't look like he has any relative that he knows. He'd never been to Jamaica. The dad is Jamaican, and of course I know there must be some relatives still alive on the dad's side that is there. But if they never had any relations, it's gonna take really a good heart for them to seek him out and accept him in. Because you see, some people leave the country and them throw a stone behind them. And sometimes the pricker don't catch you. It don't catch you. It catch your children. Look at what happened to the Windrush people. All the Caribbean people from Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, everywhere else that people left from to go back and build England after World War II. Look what happened to them in recent time. They say they are not English. All of those children, great-grandchildren, coming from those people in the 1940s who went to build back England. How many generations down the line? And these nowadays politicians, they don't go back on the yard. You are not English people. Right? So you don't have English citizenship. Go back home. So these are lessons that people have to take from these situations. If you're not born on the American soil, and you see what is happening now, the days when people came here illegally and have children, and those children are American citizens, they are pulling the rug from right under your feet right now. Laws change every day. Laws change every day. So set yourself right. If your parents didn't get it right, you come of age, you're in the system, navigate the system and set yourself straight, especially when you're getting yourself involved in all kind of different issues. Everybody know if you come to a country and you're breaking the law and you're not born here, no matter how long you're here, even if you're a citizen, sometimes they will send you back where you're coming from. Under the Fourth Amendment, whether you're a naturalized citizen or you're born on the soil, you have the same, everybody have the same right. But I know people who have gotten deported because they have committed certain crime and they are American citizens, naturalized citizens. So that's how the cookie crumbled for Jermaine. His parents had him abroad, they were in the service, and him take it for granted, committing all kind of petty crime. Was a permanent resident, not a citizen, and he knows that he's a permanent resident. He knows his paperwork, he's listed as a Jamaican. You can't tell me he has, even though his parents did it in 1989 when he was only 3 years old. At some time or the other, he must come across that paperwork that says his nationality is Jamaican. So when he's coming to say, oh, because I've heard some interview, oh, my parents fought for this country, my dad fought for this country, and now they're pushing. You're not an American citizen. And you know that. You know that. And they wanted to deport him from way back when. So I don't know what is going to happen to him right now because he's in a hotel somewhere in Jamaica. They don't even know who is paying the bill. He's like on a staycation in a hotel. And they don't know, he don't know, he says, who is paying the bill and for how much longer the bill will be paid. So how am going to manage? I hope some relative is out there and seeing and can take him in. But you know, that going to have to be a person who is a real genuine person because me, I don't know if I would do that. I don't know you. You could have been my brother picnic, but me don't know you. And me here say you commit all kind of crime abroad. Maybe you have anger issue, mental issue. You beat up people, you steal and all of them something. Me not put you under my roof. You know, me not put you under my roof. You going to be a problem to me. So you have to figure your way out. So that's just it. You spread your bed hard, you lay down in it hard. Guys, I'll leave it right here until next time. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what you think about it. If you agree, you know, in them sending him back to Jamaica, or if they should have had some kind of leniency on him, being that he has never been to Jamaica. Guys, on a small note, before I close off this video, at the ending of the first clip, I said he's stateless. Even though he listed on his paperwork, his parents listed on his paperwork way back then that his nationality is Jamaican. It doesn't look as if you get automatic citizenship because one parent or maybe both parent is from Jamaica, because he wasn't born there. So it seems as if they would have had to apply, or he would have to apply for Jamaican citizenship for him to be a Jamaican, really and truly. But just because they find that Jamaican and the paperwork and the dad is Jamaican, they ship him off to Jamaica. What a precke. I wonder how they going to resolve this. And two, maybe why he was shocked that they sent him to Jamaica is because the court case was still processing. Looked like the case was not resolved. That's the reason why he was surprised that they shipped him out. They shipped him out to Jamaica. Looked like the case was not finalized. Something else is going on. But anyway, with how this Trump government is working, they're fast tracking and bypassing a lot of things that used to be the norm. And they have to realize that. So that is what is happening. Anyway, it is a sad case. It is a sad case, and somehow they have to resolve it. The Jamaican government may have to help him out or something, but somehow, he have to find stability where he is and make the best of his situation. Guys, I'll leave this one right here. Tell me in the comment section what you think about what I've said. Give me a feedback. Give me your opinion. All right? I'm sincerely looking forward to that. Until next time, Sonia signing out. Telling you tata for now. Bye-bye. Take care.